all right, everybody. Welcome. This is Taria Vision Avant, and we are live here on As Real As It Gets TV, y'all. It's about to be so lit. Okay, how you doing? So do me a favor. Look, as you guys come on in, please introduce yourself. Let us know what city and state you guys are chiming in from. Also, create a watch party. Sorry, y'all. I was creating a watch party too. But create a watch party on your phones. If you're watching from your phones, definitely create a watch party. Invite some people to be down with the get down because we're going to have some really good information, a really good time here on today. So again, everybody, welcome, y'all. We're about to get started in 15 seconds. So again, welcome. Super excited about talking about our topic on today. We're talking about generating leads in a saturated market. So if you guys are ready to rock and roll, let's do this. Yes, honey, I told you we doing really big things. We got buses and stuff. And don't we try to say that I was like animated because that was a real bus that just drove by and it had our whole logo on the side. So how you doing? Okay, if you ain't got your name on buses, then don't talk about nothing. No, I'm just playing. But guys, welcome. This is Taria Vision Avant, and we are live with As Real As It Gets TV, popping. As you guys come on in, please don't hesitate. Introduce yourself. Now I'm going to tell you guys, because our whole little situation is tripping right now, so I might not be able to put y'all comments on the screen just yet. You know, my computer, it be having to think about it. And once it think about it, then it get real lit. So let me see if we have any people commenting yet. Well, okay, no, maybe not yet. So guys, as you come on in, introduce yourself. Also, another dope thing that we love to do, guys, is we love highlighting entrepreneurs. This is As Real As It Gets, where we talk about real conversations with real entrepreneurs, and you get a chance to even see your business possibly on the screen. This is if and only if, of course, you're watching us live. We go live every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central. I mean, we almost was into 7 p.m. Central. I mean, literally, y'all, before we got started, honey, all type of technical difficulties, but we made it. We made it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. So again, as you guys come on in, please introduce yourself. Let us know what city and state you guys are chiming in from. Awesome. Okay, good. We're rolling. We've got Denise Aieka. Girl, you know, Denise, I cannot pronounce your last name, honey. Your last name look like it should be two syllables, honey. But when you was at the Urban CEO Network conference, I swear you had like 5 syllables in your last name. So, child, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and say Denise How you doing, girl? That's my dog right there. So welcome. She's watching live on YouTube. By the way, we are broadcasting on YouTube. We're broadcasting on Facebook. We're broadcasting on Twitter. And so welcome to everyone that is watching us live. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pay some dues because we have an incredible opportunity for you guys. If this is your first time ever being plugged into As Real As It Gets TV, this is actually a TV show that is put together by Urban CEO Network. And if you've never heard about us, you need to go ahead and find out about us. We are definitely looking for people that want to be a part of this incredible movement. But first and foremost, we need every one of you guys to learn about the Urban CEO Academy. So let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Taria Vision Avant, and I wanted to just jump up here real quick and tell you, have you heard about the Urban CEO Network? Darling, if you have not heard about Urban CEO, then you need to make sure that you jump on board. Right now, we have a special so that you can actually be a part of our Urban CEO Academy, which is our monthly membership program, where not only do you get exclusive access to events, discounts, and things of that nature, but you also get training that's designed to help you to grow your business. Right now, you can join for 7 days for free and see what we're all about. All you need to do is go to urbanceoacademy.com and check us out. For real. Like, we're the fastest growing organization right now, designed to help men and women that come from the urban community that want to grow in business, that want to grow in their career, or you simply just want to be able to grow in your life. Urban actually stands for unapologetic, real bold, action-oriented, and non-conforming. So come over here, check us out, join. We want you to be a part of what we're doing. 7 days free. You have really, it's a win-win situation, so you can see what we're all about, all right? So join. I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm going to talk to you later. Deuces. So yes, darling, please make sure that you guys join the Urban CEO Academy. Guys, all you got to do is go to urbanceoacademy.com. You can actually join for free for a few days, plug in, check it out, see if you like it, and stay connected. We have a lot of great things that are happening right now with the Urban CEO Network. In fact, Urban actually stands for unapologetic, real bold, action-oriented, and non-conforming. And we just posted a recap from the Houston Urban CEO Summit that was just this past weekend, a super dope. So we have, let me tell you something, it was lit in Houston. So if you wasn't in Houston, make sure you do not miss our next summits that are coming up. We have one coming up in Atlanta in June, as well as one in Houston in June. And we have other, incredible announcements coming up. But first, let me bring on one of our most amazing ambassadors. And this young lady is out of Georgia. I think it's Douglasville, Georgia, to be specific. And, I always say that, the first time when I announced the Urban CEO Network, and I was like, look, we're going to do this radio show. We had a radio show that we were doing. I don't remember what days we were going live, but this young lady was in there right at the beginning, plugging in, jumping on the call, sharing her information, and she has been an A1 day one. So I always like to say, we're my A1 day ones. She's an A1 day one, been there since the beginning. So she's going to be sharing with us the quote of the day. So none other than the beautiful, amazing Rhonda Hutchins. Hey, Rhonda, what up, girl?
Hey, Taria. It's awesome. It's been such a great day. Hi, everyone. So glad you're joining with us tonight. Rhonda R. Hutchins. I am the owner and founder of Metro Brag Bags, where we help you be in more than one place at one time, promoting yourself, adding to your reach, your influence, your credibility, and your exposure. And I love being able to come and share motivational quotes with you all. And this particular one comes from a pastor at our church. Now, you all already know that if you don't start anything, you can't finish anything, right? Okay, here's the deal. A lot of us pray and we're people of faith. But here's what Pastor Caleb Gooden said. God can't bless what you're not doing. If you're not doing the thing, God can't bless the thing. So we got to get up, get out, get moving so God can bless what it is that we're doing. And again, Rhonda R. Hutchins, Douglasville, Georgia, Metro Brag Bag. Please check me out on social media. I'd love for you to check me out at Facebook. Metro Brag Bags is my Facebook page. And if you want to just check me out, Rhonda R. Hutchins on all social media. Back to you, Taria.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Rhonda. And yes, let me tell you something. The brag bags are awesome. First of all, what she offers as far as her company is so dope because if you do events, like, we do events, a lot of times, man, don't nobody got time to be trying to do every single thing. And so one of the things I've learned from my mentor is that, Taria, you got to find those things where you can outsource and have another company to actually do it. And so one of the things we would always try to do are these gift bags. We call them gift bags, swag bags, but Rhonda calls them brag bags because they are definitely something to brag about. And she relieved me from so much unnecessary stress because when we had our Urban CEO conference, her company was the company that actually did the brag bags. And so such a huge, incredible service that she has available for anyone who does events. And it doesn't have to be just business events. It could be all types of events. Okay. So make sure that you guys reach out to Rhonda for sure. All right. So now we also have something really important because it's announcements time. And we've got to make sure that you guys know what the heck is going on with Urban CEO, as well as many of our ambassadors that are plugged in. By the way, if you are an ambassador, okay, this is what we need you to start doing for all of our ambassadors. If you are an ambassador, do me a favor too. Let us know. Put hashtag ambassador for all of our ambassadors that are watching so you guys can see that we really have people that are plugged in. But if you are an ambassador and you have some events, or you are an Academy member and you have events that you would like us to mention on the announcements, because you guys know we get hundreds and hundreds to thousands of views on this show, make sure to let us know, okay? We'll have more details to come of how you can actually submit that information. But if you are in the Facebook group and one of our announcement special speakers are going to see it, they'll make sure to mention it on the show. Now, the person that I'm going to be bringing up, guys, she first started off just being an ambassador. But I tell you guys, one of the things about our ambassador program is that we have some really committed individuals. And I started noticing that she was like volunteering for everything. She was plugging in. She was showing up, just like Rhonda as well. However, one of the things I saw in her is that she decided, well, first of all, she raised her hands to be a part of the board. And I saw that she was really ready to lead a massive organization. She also is the person who's responsible for creating that amazing content that you guys see on our Instagram page as well as on our Facebook page, because that's what she does for her for-profit. But for the nonprofit, darling, she is our vice president here with Urban CEO Network. Just recently was given that brand new position to basically oversee the whole thing. She's like the right hand man to the man. You know what I'm saying? And so without further ado, I want to bring up our VP so she can give you guys the announcement.
Hey, girl. Hey, y'all. So it's your girl Candy with an E. Don't forget the E, okay? And I want to just thank you guys for showing up. And so let's get to these announcements, okay? So the first thing I want you guys to know is it's nominations time. So once again, you need to sign up on urbanceonetwork.com/nominate and look for CEO on the Rise, Inspiration CEO, Community CEO, Talented CEO. I won for last year. So who's going to replace me? Young Achiever CEO, CEO Influencer, Top CEO, and Top CEO. Okay? And I know that's a lot, but I'm going to post it up tomorrow. So, hey. So go out there, make sure you vote, because we need to have all of those people front and present for our summits and our conferences this year. Okay? Now, the other thing I want to do is shout out our new members, okay? James Autry, Artesia Williams, Dennis Blade, Chappelle Rowe, and Chappelle is an ambassador, okay? Jacqueline Mobley, Adrian Boosie. If I'm chopping your name up, I'm sorry. I'm from the country. ATL. So Charnel Goodry, Ricky Murray, Amira Gaston, I know I messed that name up. Tihandra Fields, Felicia Jones, Constance, I'm not even going to try. Constance with an E, Denise James, Deidre Parker, Michelle Black, and Two Bros in the Kitchen. Now, you guys need to go follow Two Bros in the Kitchen because they were there at the summit this weekend. They were two young men that have their own business, already in college at the ages of, I think, 12 and 14. Okay? Holla if you hear me. Now, the other thing is I want to shout out our official caterer, Nicole without an E, Holland, and also our director of sponsorship, Kiara Collins. Okay? So, it's your girl, Candy, with an E, here with your announcements for today. I'll holla.
Yes, honey, yes. Hold on, let me do the official applause. Yes, welcome to all of our new Academy members. Congratulations to our official committee leaders, our official caterer. First of all, Nicole without the E, honey, with Cole's Kitchen. She had these baked potatoes, y'all. Now, let me tell you something. This might be a Houston thing. I don't know. I'm new to it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm true to it. And so anyway, she had these baked potatoes, but honey, she had these fixins. She had some chicken and some beef, and you could put your chicken. I don't even know how long she was cooking that chicken for because it was so good and flavor. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. But shout out to every single one of our ambassadors that just grinded over the past weekend, y'all. It was real. I mean, we had a lot of people. We had ambassadors that actually came in from out of town. Of course, our Houston hometown ambassadors lit it up. It just was amazing. We had interviews. All of our co-hosts that came were interviewed. Our panelists were amazing. And I know that this is just the beginning of the beginning. We do have more summits that are coming up in June. But guys, for those of you who understand the power of events, we have more events coming up. Now, for anyone watching, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just start throwing it out there. Let me tell you the places that we would like to continue to expand into. So we are definitely interested in possibly expanding into North Carolina, specifically Charlotte. We'd love to expand into New York. And we would love to expand into Florida, specifically Fort Lauderdale or Miami. However, we are open to any of those areas in other cities. And so if you know that you have what it takes to be an amazing leader, to lead a new opening market, to really be able to have your face be one of the forefronts of that particular market, because there are benefits when you lead a market, please make sure to go to urbanceonetwork.com and go to the contact page and send us a message. We are looking for leaders to open those markets. And so we need your help. We need your help so that we can expand. Our goal, guys, is to be in multiple markets by the end of this year, as well as not just here in the United States, but internationally. We are one of the fastest growing organizations that is specifically here to help entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs from the urban community to grow their business. In fact, I like to say that we are the bridge between the urban community and business success. And so, guys, this is another thing. You know, I always like to say this, and I'm going to bring up our guest speaker after I talk about this, because the thing that you must understand is that when you come from the urban community, just because you come from there does not mean that that has to be your final destination. And, you know, it's nothing wrong with even staying in the urban community, but I like to say it's a thin line between the pole and the platform. And the reason I like to say that, in fact, let me just tell y'all some truth moments. Y'all ready to hear some tea? I wish I had another my wine, because I done ran out a little bit of my wine, so I don't got no more wine to tell y'all about. Yes, we are taking over. Yes, Stevie. I don't have enough wine to tell y'all about what I really want to say, but guys, my background is not the most squeaky clean background. Now, praise the Lord, I've never been locked up or nothing like that. I don't think I can handle jail, but I haven't always been perfect. And I always say to myself that I'm just so grateful for the people that God brought into my life. You know, even as a young girl, some of the things that, you know, we did to grind. I used to waitress in the club. And so it was only just a matter of time, if I would have still continued to be there, that I possibly would have been in the club dancing. And then who knows what would have happened next after that. And I'm not here to judge nobody. In fact, one of the things that we love about Urban CEO is we judge nobody from their past, and we judge nobody in their presence. I personally don't believe that people want to get up doing stuff that causes them to feel less than. I personally don't believe that people want to wake up doing stuff that causes them to have to always have an eye open in case the law is there. I believe that if we knew about the opportunities that were available to us that many other communities know because they learn it at birth, we wouldn't have to do things that cause us to jeopardize who we are. And so for us with Urban CEO, one of the most important factors that you must understand is that we are looking to help any and everybody who wants an opportunity. And that's why with the Academy, one of our missions and our goals is to continue to keep bringing you people that are making money in ways that you didn't even know, that don't require you to have a degree. They don't care about your background. If you've been locked up or you've been saved, honey, we want everybody to be a part of what we're doing, okay? So Urban CEO is a non-judgmental organization. And that's why we say we are the bridge between the urban community and business success. You know, I had somebody at the conference, and then I'm going to bring our guest speaker up. He came to me and he said, you know, I almost didn't come to the conference because I don't have a suit. And then you sent out an email right, you know, a couple days before saying, come as you are. You can wear jeans, you can wear whatever you want. And for me, I never thought that sometimes people would pass up opportunities, because like I really don't be caring. You know, that's not really, I know that's not the best vernacular, but I really don't be caring. Like if I'm supposed to come to an event and I don't feel like wearing no suit, I'm going to wear what I'm going to wear. And I feel like, because I know what kind of money I make wearing jeans and tights. Okay. And so, but everybody doesn't know that, because some of us have been taught that in order to be successful, you got to look a certain way, you got to act a certain way. And then once you do get to that level of success, of course, yes, you can upgrade yourself. But one thing you can always know is that we'll always accept you. And so if you like to wear suits, suited down from the tip down, you can wear your suits. But if you like to wear jeans or sweats, pull up on us, because we are here to help everyone. So another person that I want to bring up is our guest speaker of the day, y'all. And why I'm so excited about bringing him up is because he is definitely a testament to what being an urban CEO is all about. Guys, when I tell you that, everybody, has the opportunity to make a decision to change their life, he absolutely has done that. He comes into a place, y'all, and I don't know if I ever seen him not looking super sharp. You know what I'm saying? But even if he's chilling, whatever he says out his mouth is absolutely sharp. And so I'm extremely grateful. I had a chance to have him and his beautiful wife to be on our panel for one of our very first summits. And before that was before we even called it the Urban CEO Summit. But they were here in Houston, Texas, and now they actually reside in Atlanta, Georgia. So I am so grateful. We're going to get a chance to get to know all about him, none other than our guest speaker today, Dr. Casuel Pitts. What's going on? Hold on.
Yeah. I'm excited. You know what? I'm a little disappointed because I could have sworn my name should have been called as one of the new members. It should have said Casual Pitts on there too. I should have. Don't make me forward some emails. I got proof. I got receipts now. I can forward the receipts.
Somebody about to get called out because first of all, Casual, we did shout you out last show, so don't be trying to do us. We did look you up.
Okay. Right.
Yes, Casual is first of all, so just so y'all know, just so everybody does know, he is definitely what was I'm not just a promoter of it, like I'm a user of it, whatever, some Biggie sayings back in the day. Casual is actually one of our Academy members, and he will also be presenting as one of our professors very soon. So y'all gonna get some good stuff tonight, but y'all just wait, because honey, he about to light it up. But yes, sir, I do apologize. One of our brand newest Academy members, none other than Dr. Casuel Pitt. What up, though? How you doing today?
I'm amazed. Listen, coming from Atlanta to Michigan to Chicago, then Chicago here in Houston. I'm tired, but hey, who else gonna do the job, right?
Listen, look, what else would you be doing if you wasn't, though? You know what I mean?
Man.
Well, look, anything is possible, right? And so definitely, I don't know if y'all just caught that, but he said he just was traveling from all over the place, right? And he's a married man. He's doing some really big things within his own household, but also doing some really big things in his community. So for those people, Casual, this is their first time getting a chance because you got your hands in so much, right? So I ain't even want to leave nothing out. So for those individuals, this is their first time hearing your voice. Can you share with everybody a little bit about who you are, what you do, and then we'll get into what we're talking about on today.
Absolutely. So my name is Dr. Casuel Pitts. I'm a multi-entrepreneur. And what that means is I'm an individual who knows how to leverage different companies and different businesses at once. One of the things that I've learned to do is master time management, master organization, and putting those two things together allowed me to be able to micromanage 8 companies. So right now, I am the founder and owner of 8 companies, along with the new TV show host of the new TV series called The Real Entrepreneur. So on top of managing my family at home, staying in tune and being able to do things like this. Why? Because I have a drive, a dedication, and a determination for entrepreneurship. I want everybody that's listening today to be successful in anything that you put your mind to, anything that your hand touches. I want you to be successful at it. And that's the reason why I respect and support Taria to the end of the earth, because of what she has done for the Urban CEO community and what she's looking to do moving forward. So anytime she hollers my name and say, hey, I need you here, if I'm free, I will make myself available to be able to support and help her in any way. To the end of the earth, I got you.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Has anybody ever said you got the voice of a pastor?
I hear that all the time. I
know that's random, but sorry, it just kind of was in my mind while you were speaking. I was like, oh, he sounds like he about to preach in a couple seconds. So, if I'm not mistaken, you said 8 different companies, and of course, congratulations on your brand new show. I do look forward to being a part of that show. Yes. Yeah, I put myself in there because, guys, that's what we got to start doing. We got to start being bold about the opportunities, and the worst that can happen, he could just say, well, no. But yes, congratulations on having 8 different companies. Before we get into talking about really getting yourself out there and getting leads in a saturated market, I do want to talk about those 8 different companies because it actually is something that is really, it hits close to home because I'm always talking about building multiple streams of income. But what I think one of the biggest challenges that I do see from our kings and queens from the urban community is that we think that multiple streams of income mean doing multiple businesses that kind of require 8 to 12 hours of our time per business. And so talk to me, how did you actually develop these 8 different businesses? And like, did you start them all at once? Like, I definitely want to know that information because they say the average millionaire has 7 companies. And so how do we get to that? So go ahead, Casual, and hook us up.
Absolutely. So, how I started off was following the acronym of FOCUS, which is follow one course until successful. So, what does success look like? That would possibly be the next question. And what success looks like to me in any business is once you're starting to generate revenue, your main focus should be how to either one, expand that company or take the revenue that you're making from that company and start something else, right? And my advice would be to start something that is going to be lucrative. And I think that's where a lot of entrepreneurs go wrong at. They don't start lucrative businesses, which is the reason why they continuously start over and over again. So my very first company was a marketing firm. Why? Because I know that everybody that has a business needs some kind of marketing, advertising, and promoting. And one of the things that we're going to even get into tonight, just to touch on a little bit, is being able to identify the niche within your particular company to be different from the rest of the individuals that could potentially be doing the same thing that you're doing, right? Taria touched on something relatively very important. You don't necessarily have to open up 7 different companies. You can actually have 7 streams of income from one particular company if you manage it the proper way. If you structure your business the proper way, you can have 7 different revenue streams just from one business. And we'll talk about that, in the Professor's Academy, where I'll give you guys that tree, right? And that's what you want to do. You are a seed to your business. And as you grow, you don't want to grow just to be a flower. You want to grow to be a tree that has branches. And those branches is what essentially is going to be your 7 streams of income.
That's really good. And that's really powerful, guys. Understanding that the tree is the foundation and the branches. And Casual, I love talking about oak trees. And that's what we are all building here, right? We're all building these oak trees that are also going to stand the test of time and leave legacies. So let's get into this. I know that you also come from the background of the home-based business industry as well. And that happens to be one of the industries where I feel like you hear the word, I've never heard the word saturated more than any other industry than the home-based business industry. Everybody talking about it's saturated, it's saturated, it's saturated. However, one of the things I had also come to learn is that as long as you focus on what your end in mind is, you'll always find the people who are assigned to you. So the first thing that I do want to ask you is, before someone does get started into a business, is it really a thing? Like, is saturation really a thing? And then what should someone look at before making a decision to start with that particular business?
And that is an amazing question. So let's go ahead and just nip it in the bud now, Taria. Saturation is a myth. It is a myth. It is an excuse for you to become lazy, right? Before you're starting a company, you want to make sure, one, it is a need, not a want. That's where the issue becomes a problem at. When you look at companies like Walmart, they have been the pioneer of creating both a need and a want, right? When you know that you're coming into the entrepreneur realm, you have to make sure that your business, your idea has somewhat of a need. And if it has more of a want, then you may want to rethink how you have it structured, right? So it's almost like taking a piece of paper, drawing 2 sides. You draw your need side and you draw your want side. And you ask yourself, as a consumer, you have to put yourself, is this something I need? And if it is, what is it that I need, that I want? And if it is something that I need, that I want you to on which you'll be able to have a list on the want side. If your list is longer than the others, you want to say, okay, I have something. And then at that time, you have to do your research and do your due diligence. The thing you can do is can see what it is and find what you need to do different. We can say, why should I choose you over this one? Because if you have the right presentation and the right tweak within your business, you'll already answer that question without having to go into a blown out summary of the reason why you're better than your competitors.
I think I'm muted. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, y'all. But yes, what I was saying is that hopefully everybody heard you, Casual, because I was getting a little interference. Of course, we love technology, and we can't live without it, but we can't live with it. So everybody, I hope you broke down or understood the breakdown of how you identify what business it is that you want to get started in. And yes, I'm a big believer as well. The saturation, that is a myth. I mean, literally, people are being born every day. People are turning 18, 25. Every single target audience that you've already created, there's somebody that just joined that audience today. So we cannot believe without any kind of, we can't believe in any kind of myth that there is nobody else available for our business. So my next question is, when we are out here looking for leads, what is the most important factor? One thing I'm always saying, Casual, is that if you're one of those people that's trying to search for everyone, you're searching for no one. And I think a lot of times that's what we do in business. We don't want to leave any money on the table. So we say, I serve all people. So what is your idea on identifying who you should be out here searching for in regards to building your business success?
Absolutely. So we're going to break this down in 6 tips, but I'm not going to give you all 6 of the tips. I'm going to course them through Taria's question. So to answer this question, the first one would definitely be network in new circles. And how do you do that? So here's a resource for you guys. I want you guys to download an app called Meetup, MEETUP. That app is relatively very vital to anybody who is trying to market, advertise, and promote their business. Why? Because you're already in an environment of individuals who understand you as an entrepreneur. They know that you're there to express who you are and what you do. So it's not like you're in a crowd of individuals that you have to do a bunch of icebreakers before people get to do business with you. Meetup already has organizations that cater to your industry, cater to your field, and their expectation is literally waiting for you to stand up, give your 60-second pitch, and then after everybody has done that, then they're looking to network with each other and then possibly set up the ones and twos and fews.
Okay, very good, very good. And let me tell you, first of all, Meetup is one of my best friends, honey. Okay, I used Meetup to, like you said, to find other groups, but I also used Meetup to do my own events when it came to building my business. So that's very, very good. Everybody type in Meetup. I want to make sure that you guys are also still hearing us. So if you're still hearing us, I want everybody to put hashtag Meetup. Okay, so now I know you gave us a couple of them. So do you want to dive into a few more of your tips in regards to the tips of how to build leads in a saturated market?
Absolutely. The second tip I want to give you guys is make deals with the lead source partners. So in your business, you have to identify who is a partner for you. And when I mean partner, I mean by partner referral, right? So giving you guys an example, individuals who do credit repair, your referral would be car dealerships, real estate. So you want to make deals with your lead source partners by offering some kind of incentive from a referral to referral basis, meaning that your job would be to help their customers and then turn their customers back over to them to be now able to purchase whatever it is that they're trying to get, right? Giving you an example, if you are a credit repair person and you're helping out a car dealership, your job is to get that person to the credit score that they need so you can then send them right back into that dealership and that way they can get the car. So win-win situation, right? So you want to be able to create a deal with your lead source partners. And the key is you have to identify what is your lead source partners. These are the things that's going to help you expand and not stay in a circle in regards to being saturated in the market.
I like that you said that too. You talk about the lead source partners because, JV partners as well, partnering with other people. One of the things, Casual, that I have found, when we are looking for those individuals, or have you also found this, that sometimes you have to explain to people the benefit of being a partner with you and not making the assumptions that everybody understands it. Because another thing that I think that really challenges the urban community is that we don't really know how to work together. And so sometimes you have to be better and effective at communicating. So have you ever had a challenge with someone that became a lead source partner where you had to kind of break it down for them? Or how do you approach people in order to build that relationship?
Absolutely. And you touched on something relatively important, Taria. And I think the thing is that you have to walk into an establishment when you're trying to partner with individuals in an education mode, right? You don't want to leave anything on the table, so you do not have to come back and repeat at least the whole thing, right? Be be as aggressive as possible with making sure that you're giving them all of the information. Pace yourself, be patient. Make sure you don't just walk into an establishment and start talking, right? You want to do it from a professional standpoint. Set an appointment. Let that person know that I'm gonna need about a good 30 minutes of your time because I need you to understand exactly what we, keep in mind the word we, what we are trying to do in regards to helping one another out when it comes to business. So it's very important that you walk your particular referral lead with all of the information at one time, right? We get so excited because we hear the word, yes, I'll partner with you, or yes, I'll, and then the expectation of, because they know the baseline of what you do, the expectation, and then you wonder why am I getting any referrals?
Mm-hmm.
And hard to do the follow up. You come to find out, well, they don't know how to refer to you because they don't know all of the nuts and bolts, right? To what it is that you have to offer. So it's very vital that you, as an entrepreneur, take time with your referral source, get them the information that's needed so they can be able to get you the information that's needed.
Awesome. And guys, let me ask you a question. I just want to make sure because on my side it's choppy. I'm understanding it because I don't know. It's been a day, y'all. So we might have to bring Casual back up here again because he's dropping some major bombs. Okay. Are you guys getting it choppy too? Because if you are, just please let me know. We're gonna still push through because I know that some of you guys are still taking notes and you're still learning. But he already said if I need him, he'll come back up. So we might need to do another round too. But just kind of let me know because again, it is choppy, Casual, but I'm not sure. Okay, some people are saying it's a little choppy on their side too, and you know how it is. And then I think you traveling, you in a hotel, so that could be the situation. But we'll make it work. So we won't hold you up for too long because I know that you are busy. So we talked about two of the tips. Can you give us a couple of more?
So tip 3, you guys, this is where it's very important that we do not do, and it's offer a compelling referral reward to your current customers. So when you think, well, the market is saturated, think about the individuals that you've already helped in your business, right? If they're already current customers, it's called reach 5, teach 5 to get 5. So you ask your current customers, hey, do you got anybody or do you know anybody that may need the services or product just like you? And if you do, if you can refer 3 people to me, guess what? I'll make your next month free, right? So you have to make sure that you create some kind of incentive program for your current customers and allow them to do free advertising, free marketing, and free promoting on your behalf.
That's real good. Incentivization. And you know what's crazy? A lot of times, people don't understand how hard people will work for opportunities like that, for incentives. I mean, and you would think like it's only a few, even if your membership is just $25 a month, people will still work. And especially somebody who does value a dollar. And so I think that's really a really good idea. So guys, remember, so whenever you have some services, you think, okay, do you know anybody else? And if you do, you bring me some people, this is what we can get. Another thing, guys, that Casual has really been talking about, and not really been talking about, but if you've been paying attention, he's really big and effective on communicating. And again, I kind of said that a little bit before, but guys, communication is everything. The worst thing that we can do when we are setting up these opportunities and partnerships is to be non-communicative. Like, you just making assumptions, thinking that, okay, let's partner up, let's do this, and then you upset because they're not doing what you're thinking that they're supposed to do. And I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong, Casual, but I think a lot of the problems that we have when it does come to partnering with others could be solved if we were better effective at explaining what it is that we're expecting and vice versa. Do you agree with that? And have you ever had any of those challenges in the past?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things that we don't do correctly is we don't know how to with getting what's needed to cause the life. And what can I ask from you? That's how you're able to work together. So it's very vital that us. Right? We're adults, we're human, we know where, you know. So because that the base of that communication and not just friendship,
Okay, so look, Casual, I hate to do this, but it's so choppy. I didn't know what the hell you just said just then. So so I think what we need to do, only because I do value the information that you're giving, and I know for a fact that so many people are going to need this information. I mean, guys, communication, listen, the stuff that he just talked about, just in the 3 steps, this is what I'll do. Okay, y'all ready? So I'm going to ask if, I know he's on the road and we already have some other shows scheduled. So I'm going to see when his next availability date, where we might be able to get it a little bit better, could be, so that you guys can get a chance to hear this information again. But also, most importantly, I'm going to see if we can possibly have him to drop this training for us in the Urban CEO Academy for the month coming up in March. It could be anytime, Casual, though. End of March, I ain't gonna put no pressure on you. You see how I do that? I do it while we live. So, if you say no, they're gonna be like, oh, he's not even really about that. Let me tell you something. If y'all want to get something that you want, you got to do it to people while you broadcast it, okay? So, no, I'm just joking. So, Casual, yeah, it's real choppy. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to hit you up and see when you might be available again, because I do not want people to miss this. But most importantly, those of you guys who are a part of the Academy, you're going to be able to get the straight up nuggets. Like, I don't know if y'all caught some of the stuff he was just saying, but it's stuff that I never even thought about that I think would definitely be advantageous for my company as well. So, Casual, Dr. Casuel Pitts, how long are you in Houston for?
So I got a speaking engagement tomorrow, and then I fly back out to Chicago on Saturday morning at 6 a.m.
Okay, well, you can hit me up because, I can come serve if you need me to come help you out, pass out some papers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do live in Houston.
Okay, well, I'll send you the flyer.
Okay, hook me up now. I'm gonna
it's a free event. So anybody that's in Houston, it is a free event. Come. I'll give you. I'll put the flyer in your messenger.
Okay, yeah, definitely. And share it in, of course, in the Academy. I mean, in the Urban CEO Network, because H-Town is representing in the Hands House. Okay. So, yes, we're going to go ahead and bring him back, guys, so that we can get him more clear. And you guys do not miss this information. Dr. Casuel Pitts, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate the value that you bring to our Academy. I appreciate the information. And I appreciate your wife as well. Tell Ashanti I said hello. Hey, darling. Yes, indeed. So look, y'all, so we're going to bring her back, okay? So I know some of y'all were listening hard, and kudos to those of you who were listening hard. I was always told by my coach, you need to stop complaining about what it sounds like and listen to what they're saying, and you'll be the one to catch what most people won't catch. That's why they always say you got to do what others won't do so you can have what others won't have. And I'm telling you guys, he was dropping some nuggets. So with that stated, I'll let you guys know when we're going to be bringing him back on. Guys, again, Urban CEO Academy. Make sure that you guys plug into that. But I also have one more announcement. Guys, if you have not heard about the Profits Conference, the Profits Conference is going to be in, I know, right? As soon as we say no, and then as soon as he get back on, it's going to chop up again. You know, this is just, look, technology ain't loyal, okay? That's all I want you to know, okay? But the Profits Conference is in Atlanta, Georgia, April the 18th at the Atlanta Airport Marriott. And so, guys, if you are in Atlanta, Georgia, you need to go ahead and register right now. We have early bird free tickets. Once those early bird free tickets are gone, you will have to pay to get into the place to be. So April the 18th, for those of you who are trying to get them profits in, you're trying to make that money, build multiple streams of income, we have some amazing speakers, and you can pull up and be in the place to be at the Profits Conference, okay? But other than that, let's go ahead and get into this, guys. We're going to show this commercial one more again, and we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Taria Vision Avant, and I wanted to just jump up here real quick and tell you, have you heard about the Urban CEO Network? Darling, if you have not heard about Urban CEO, then you need to make sure that you jump on board. Right now, we have a special so that you can actually be a part of our Urban CEO Academy, which is our monthly membership program, where not only do you get exclusive access to events, discounts, and things of that nature, but you also get training that's designed to help you to grow your business. Right now, you can join for 7 days for free and see what we're all about. All you need to do is go to urbanceoacademy.com and check us out. For real. Like, we're the fastest growing organization right now, designed to help men and women that come from the urban community that want to grow in business, that want to grow in their career, or you simply just want to be able to grow in your life. Urban actually stands for unapologetic, real bold, action-oriented, and non-conforming. So come over here, check us out, join. We want you to be a part of what we're doing. 7 days free. You have really, it's a win-win situation, so you can see what we're all about, all right? So join. I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm going to talk to you later. Deuces.